Hey guys, Simon from the Breaking Point here today. Talking about Gears of War 3, and I'm talking about Gears of War 3 today for the Xbox 360. This game, it was so good. It was so. I want to jump in the water because how good it was. It was amazing. The most epic way to end a trilogy of any game series. Stop looking at me. It was the most influential game. It opens up the same way the first one did, with Marcus being in a prison and being released by Anya, who seems to be a ghost at this point, telling Marcus Phoenix that his father is still alive and needs his help. Where you really find out that's just a prelude to Gears of War 1. The reason why he got arrested and the reason why Dominic broke him out. So, after saving his father, you find out that it was that moment that put Marcus Phoenix in prison the first time around. Well, in the first game. After that, you wake up on a boat just to find out that that was all a dream, and a memory being remembered by Marcus. And it opens up with Gears of War 3, and you have to find Dom on this boat. You meet new characters like Jace and Sam Byrne. We find old characters like Cole, Train, and Baird, and even Carmine. Yes, another Carmine. His name is Clayton Carmine. A lot of people remember the Carmine brothers as being the two guys who get killed in Gears of War 1 and 2. It was a running gag. This one actually lives. You find out at the end of the game, Clayton Carmine actually makes it in the helicopter crash, and breaking the curse of the Carmine's death. Most of the game, you are trying to find Adam Phoenix, Marcus Phoenix's dad, and you do numerous missions, from riding on gas barges controlled by the Locust and fighting a new enemy called the Lamnit. The Lamnit are just locusts or human beings infected by emulsion, which is just fuel used by the Locusts to power their weapons. Little do they know that it's containing the world and killing us. So, after the epic battle and finding Adam Phoenix, what he plans to do is destroy the Locust and all the emulsion in the world, killing the Lamnit. But you have a huge fight with the Locust Queen on top of Adam Phoenix's tower. And, I mean, the fight itself was kind of hard. I did it with 4 people online. If you normally do it on casual by yourself, you might be able to get through it. Just, save your ammo. Ammo really is a hard thing to keep in this game because you're getting into so many fights. So pick up as many melee weapons as you can. There's a new weapon called the Cleaver, which is like a huge sword, kind of like the Buster Blade in Final Fantasy VII. There's another weapon called the One Shot, which we saw in the beta. There are the Molsters back, which is the mortar, and the Gallic gun. And there's the Retro Lancer now, which we all know from the beta as well, which is just a lancer with a knife, and you can impale people. Now the sawed-off shotgun has a new functionality where you can stab people and then shoot. So you can have a little blade on your sawed-off shotgun and look awesome as hell. New weapon skins will be available starting in a little bit. You can buy the Gears of War 3 Season Pass and be subjected to all the new content that comes out way before it comes out. I'm going to be talking about the multiplayer now. The multiplayer, if you guys want to take your headphones off, the multiplayer consists of Team Deathmatch, King of the Hill, and of various ways of having this fun with a bunch of teammates. Whereas in the other Gears of War, it was 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. The multiplayer has finally expanded to 6-on-6 combat, which is something we didn't see in the beta, and they're actually talking about 12-on-12 combat pretty soon being uploaded. New multiplayer characters that are coming out: General Ram from Part 1, Ty from Part 2, Dizzy, he's been in all of them. If you don't like Dizzy, then you ain't talking about shit. So, I give this game, Gears of War 3, a perfect 10 out of 10, making this the highest rated game this month on the Breaking Point. I don't see any other game for a long time beating this. I don't know about Arkham City or Modern Warfare 3, or even Uncharted, because this is wrapped up the whole conclusion. There is a huge scene, it's a sad scene, it makes me cry, and I'm not even joking, where Dominic Santiago dies in the campaign for Gears of War 3, sacrificing himself in a fuel tanker to save Delta Squad from oncoming onslaught attack of the Locust and the Lamb. They get caught in between, and Dominic sacrifices his life with this huge tanker, blowing it up and killing everybody. And the song in the background, for a lot of people who are asking on YouTube and no one's putting it up, is Mad World. It's an instrumental version of Mad World. And that was probably the saddest scene I've seen in a video game. So, going back, I don't see any other game beating this. So, this is time from the breaking point.